All right, so I get a lot of questions about, hey, what's the ROI? If I put some investment dollars into a liquidity pool, what can I reasonably expect? And obviously, these things fluctuate. There's various rates of returns. But what I want to present to you is one of the positions that I have right now that's been open for 27 days, and I want to show you the real return, like what's happening now in real time. So this is October 23rd, 24 right now, as I record this. This position has been open for 27 days, and as you can see, it is a combination of Pendle and USDT, and I am providing liquidity through Uniswap, and I'm doing that on the Arbitrum network. Okay, so you can see the total value over here. And by the way, I'm using a tool called Crystal.app to display this information. The deposits were originally in total 22,000, and this is showing me a couple of different ways that this position is earning. Number one is the profit and loss. So this is telling me that since I opened the position, the value of the base assets themselves have gone up in value. And it's crypto, like the value of base assets will fluctuate in both up and down. But right now, this is up about 9.21%. Okay, so that's one layer of profit opportunity, is the base assets that you're farming with, they appreciate in value. Then on top of that, we have another layer of profit opportunity, which is the earning. This is the trading fee income, meaning when you're a liquidity provider, you get paid from the trading fees that are generated from, in this case, when people want to trade Pendle for USDT or USDT for Pendle. Anybody who wants to trade those participates in this liquidity pool, and then you as a liquidity provider, you get paid a portion of the trading fees that are generated from that, okay? So this is telling me that right now it's generated about 1.7 thousand in trading fee income, okay? So that's just pure net positive. And what that represents is an APR, I'll zoom in here so you can see this, an APR of 136%, okay? So that is just above a 10% per month return, okay? And that's just from the trading fees. So in this particular position, again, with a little over 20,000 in initial base capital, it's only been 27 days, I've gotten a 9% return on the appreciation of the base assets, plus, again, 136% APR. That means I've gotten just over 10% from the trading fees that have been generated. So this is over 19, it's almost 20% return just in that 27-day period. So I'll let you do the math for yourself based on how much you have to invest. Hey, if you had put in 10,000, if you had put in 50,000, if you had put in 100,000, what would be your actual return if you got 9% on the appreciation plus another 10% from the trading fee income just inside that first month? Now you can extrapolate it out further and go, okay, if I was in this for a year and got 136% return just on trading fees, we don't even know what the appreciation of the assets is going to be. That's based on market conditions, but we know that the trading fee income is always going to be a net positive. And so again, I'll leave you to do the math based on whatever initial starting capital you have. You can think to yourself, okay, let me just do some quick math. If I put in X and if I got 136% return, what would that equal? And then acknowledge that's just one layer of profit opportunity. There's also the appreciation of the base assets. And then there is also the appreciation of the yield that you generate. So even this yield, which is about 10% a month right now, that can also grow and appreciate if I keep it as Pendle or if I swap it for other crypto assets. So keep in mind the strategy here is to stack value, to stack profit opportunity, rather than to just play the one-dimensional crypto game, which is, hey, buy something like Bitcoin now and just hold for 20 years. Nothing wrong with that. It's just you're going to get a lot better overall total rate of return if you strategically become a liquidity provider, if you know what you're doing, if you know how to set these things up, you know how to set the range, you know which assets to select, you'll be much, much better off. So that is, again, just one example of an ROI that's happening right now in real time. If you have any other questions, obviously you can reach out to me directly, and we can continue the conversation from there.